huge article on Infowars.com with top Bilderberg group member at Davos actually says the super elites, that's what they call themselves, the super class, that's what the Kissinger group calls them. Remember when the head of the Kissinger group told me right in front of John Harmon, he said on the phone during a break, he said, look, just join us, Alex. Just join us. You're part of the super class. Harmon heard it. And I started laughing at the guy, and he said, I'm just going to get off here. I thought if I was nice to you, you'd... And these people are just sick. Imagine how everybody else just, oh, you run trillions. You're being nice to me. Let me get on my knees before you. Well, they say they're going after Trump, and that is the #1 certification that he is good. And they don't like it. And even if he's not perfect, they know that they don't run him and that he actually wants to run things, and that scares the daylights out of them. And they also obviously have Trump's phones tapped, his email tapped, and everything else. And I don't want to really give the media something to go into hissy fits about, but they already pretty much have when he started tweeting out InfoWars links and saying he likes InfoWars and I'm a nice guy and stuff like that. Trump's getting a crash course, just like Vladimir Putin is, from this show. Just a fact. You see us influencing major TV shows. You know, Drudge is a daily listener. We have to admit that InfoWars has the ear of the intelligentsia and of the cultural elite and of the bad guys as well. But they're coming after Trump because he's learning about the globalists of the New World Order, and he's pretty freaked out about it, quite frankly. And they now know. That's why they went after Rand Paul and said, how dare you be an Alex Jones guy? How dare you be part of, you know, and back when he was, Alex is great. Yeah, exposed to Bilderberg. I love Alex. Then they convinced him to kind of distance himself, and then his stock went down like rotten milk, you know, being thrown out. And he's not rotten milk, but just the fact that he tried to be a little bit establishment, everybody ran from him. Trump is smart enough, too, to know that being anti-establishment is the touchstone, the zeitgeist. And so wading into the info war, testing it up to his knees, perhaps preparing to fully immerse himself in it, has got them in fits. I don't want to put ourselves at the center of this, but we are a large part of it. You are part of it as well, but that's the inside baseball if you just want to know. So Richard Reeve's going to tape a special report that's going to be on the nightly news tonight that I'm going to air sections of it tomorrow with an expert on how they're trying to steal the delegate process. The parliamentary systems are going to try to do it, and then they're in the news bragging about it, but we're going to get into the inside technicals of that.
Now, I don't think he is controlled by the establishment. I mean, he just simply can't stick to a script. Nobody who's controlled would act that way. But nevertheless, it's very clear when they trot out Ben Sasse, the very popular senator from Nebraska now, to take on the anti-Trump movement. He's going from campaign to campaign in Iowa, talking down Trump. And even the Washington Post is talking about perhaps running him as a dark horse. I think the establishment is desperately looking for someone to come up and take over the lead from Trump if they can destabilize or at least neutralize most of the other candidates. So, you know, Jeff Renz has been touting Ben Sasse for a long time. I'm particularly not enthused. Anybody who comes out and becomes an attack dog and takes the place of Dick Cheney at a major GOP a meeting in New Hampshire isn't somebody who I can trust as a conservative.
Sure. The editor of the Financial Times of London, Bilderberg Group member at Davos, says the, quote, global super elite must stop Donald Trump at all cost, and they're all doubling down with money against him. And the word is Trump is really learning about the New World Order, conspiracy, everything else. Little Birdie's told me that, Joel. I mean, he's got to really watch it if he's for real. In the past decade, we have witnessed unparalleled scientific discoveries in the area of health. But no one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. DNA Force is one of the most expensive formulas to produce. Some of the ingredients in DNA Force are $12,000 a kilogram. We are using the coveted, patented, only American source of PQQ, CoQ10, and more. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? Well, we're bringing you a total win-win. The ultimate value, cutting-edge, trailblazing game changer that also supports the InfoWar. We have produced a limited run of DNA Force, and it will take up to 12 weeks to produce more once we sell out. Secure your DNA Force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139. DNA Force from InfoWars Life.